Good day, gamers. Welcome to a brand new episode of the ReInstall series, brought to you by the PC team from enthusiast.gg. In this episode, we're going to be taking a look at a pretty obscure title that was released all the way back in 2004, developed by Terminal Reality, the same studio behind the Monster Truck Madness series as well as the 4x4 Evolution series. This game was a licensed title that was a limited download 12 years ago. This is Jeep Mountain Madness, and chances are you've probably never heard it before. So consider this to be your introduction. Jeep Mountain Madness is an arcade simulator hybrid driving game. You take on the role of a ranger who lives and works in the fictional American town of Roham. It's the middle of winter, so it's snow season. The town is being threatened by a massive avalanche, and it's up to you to divert it away. So, the game has you taking control of a Jeep vehicle to make your way up Roham Mountain, to catch up with the looming avalanche and save the town by mounting a ski bike and using explosives to alter the direction of the massive snowslide. Interesting concept, don't you think? As mentioned already, the game is basically an arcade simulator hybrid. Since you're driving over ice and snow, your vehicle will lose traction and slide if you're not careful. While this is pretty realistic, you can still goof off a bit in some of the most unrealistic ways. Seeing that it's such a simple title, it's easy to overlook this contrast. Mountain Madness includes 3 licensed Jeep vehicles, the Grand Cherokee, Liberty Renegade, and Wrangler Unlimited, along with 3 secret vehicles that are unlocked with cheat codes. While it's good to have a choice, there's virtually no difference between any of them in terms of performance and handling, so it's just a matter of picking which one you think looks cooler. The main game is actually pretty short. You can finish it in basically under an hour. The longevity comes in with the fact that each level is essentially a time trial, offering a gold, silver, or bronze medal depending on how quickly you can complete it. There are also a few wacky minigames like supersized versions of hockey and skee-ball that are also available for you to play, further increasing the longevity. Indeed, Mountain Madness is one interesting package. The main game is short but pretty fun. The controls can feel overly responsive, but nothing unbearable. The minigames are definitely weird, but they're actually pretty fun to play too. As far as presentation goes, the game has actually held up really nicely. The vehicle models are pretty detailed and the scenery visuals are nice too. Being such a small game, you won't see much, but at least the team has put their best foot forward to make it look as appealing as possible. Considering that the title is 12 years old, I was actually surprised that it still actually looks really good even today. The audio is decent too. Each Jeep vehicle sounds pretty much the same, but the engine sounds are decent nonetheless. There isn't much going on in the music department though. There are really only about 3 songs, but they sound nice enough. In terms of legacy, Mountain Madness doesn't really have one. There are other licensed Jeep games, but it's hard to really say that this one is part of a series. What makes this game so special, and what's also the reason why you most likely never heard of it before, is because of the way it was distributed. The game was actually made available for free download on Jeep.com for a limited period of time. It was never sold for profit. Like I said in the beginning, this was primarily done as a fun way to advertise the, at the time, new Jeep models. So, seeing that this was a limited download, why is it being featured here in the ReInstall series? Well, I'm not sure what triggered it, but I suddenly remembered this game out of the blue. I decided to go hunting for it, only to find that there was no trace left. Or so I thought. The download page is actually still active, but the link itself is dead. After doing some digging, I discovered a thread on a 4x4 Evolution forum, where the original poster actually supplied the links to his copy of the game. Talk about a pleasant surprise. I honestly wasn't expecting to find anything on it, but the fact that it was a post from this year, 2016, nearly made my jaw drop. All in all, Jeep Mountain Madness is a pretty obscure yet also pretty fun driving game. If you've honestly never heard of it before today, then you have all the more reason to go ahead and try it out right now. Alright folks, that brings an end to this episode of the ReInstall series. Hope you enjoyed it. Go ahead and click this picture right here to be taken to a playlist that will display all the episodes so far. You can also go ahead and click the link down in the description if you're on a mobile device. Also, make sure you visit us on enthusiast.gg. That is where the PC Enthusiast team is currently located, as well as all of the content from our sister websites at Nintendo, Xbox, and PlayStation Enthusiast. All of those teams also have their own channels, so make sure you go ahead and check them out right here on YouTube. And hey, make sure you visit me on my personal channel at Extreme Measure Productions. With that said, thank you for watching once again, and hope to see you in the next episode. Until next time, keep on gaming!